Hey guys, Andrew here, and welcome to the second part of my COLL tutorial. If you haven't seen the first part, please click the link here. Alright, now that you've done that, or haven't done that if you already saw the first part, let's get right to it. Alright, we're going to start with this. This is the case, I think it's called the T case, I'm not sure though. As you can see, this is the shape, and then you've got the yellows pointing out. There's another case with them pointing out this way, but this one is, they're facing to the left and right. Now, so for this first case, you recognize it as a bar of color there and there. That's how you recognize these cases. You look at these stickers. So we got a solid bar there, and that's the first one. This is the first case, this is a 2gen case, and the algorithm for this is R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R2, U2, R, U, R prime, U, R. Then you're done. Now for two very similar cases. As you can see, they both have a bar of color here, and then these two are opposites. Except this one has the bar of color on the other side. This is the mirror. And use very similar algorithms. So you start with cube rotation. The way I remember it is you cube rotate towards the bar, so just like that. And then you do RW, U, R prime, U prime, L prime, U, R, U prime. Now for the other case, again you cube rotate towards the bar, and then you do this. For this one, you do LW prime, U prime, L, U, R, U prime, L prime, U. Then you cube rotate up. Now for a very easy one to recognize, it's just two bars, left and right. This one's also pretty fun to do, although it's annoying for one-handed. So this one is just R prime U, R2 D, RW prime, U2, RW D prime, R2 U prime L R. Hope I said that right. The algorithm will be on the screen in any case. I'll do it again. R prime U, R2 D, RW prime U2, RW D prime, R2 U prime R. And that one's pretty fun to do. I'll show you it fast. Or at least faster. Alright, here's another case. Very easy, very fast. You've just got a bar right here. These two corners are the same. These two are opposites. And what you do for this one is R prime U, R, U2, R prime, L prime, U, R, U prime, L. So I'll show you that again. That one is R prime U, R, U2, R prime, L prime, U, R, U prime, L. Now the way I remember this one is you take out this pair and then split it up, do a U2, open up the slot, put the pair back in, and then just correct the rest of the cube. If you can't follow that, that's okay, just remember the algorithm. Now for one of the toughest T cases, bar in the back, opposites in front, kind of the opposite of the last one. The way you do this is F, U prime, L prime, U, R2, U prime, L, U, R2 prime, F prime. It's not actually an R2 prime, it's just an R2, but I always perform it as R2 prime, so that's what I set it as. And now for this case, I have no idea what it's called. It looks a lot like the other one, but instead of having them facing out to the left and right, they're facing just back. You're going to recognize it from this position, and let's get started. This is the 2gen case. You can see you've got a bar of color there, and then you've also got those two which are opposites. For this you're going to do a U prime, or a cube rotation, and then this is a very fast algorithm. R, U, R prime, U prime, that's sexy. R, U prime, R prime, U2, R, U prime, R prime, U2, R, U, R prime. So as you can see, that's very easy to remember also because it's just sexy, and then R, U prime, R prime, U2 two times. And then you go right into R, U, R prime. Just a simple insertion of this pair. Alright, here's the next case. It's very similar to the last one, except this time we've got opposites in the front, same in the back, and this one reminds me a lot of an R prime. R prime, U2, R, F U prime L R prime U prime R U F prime. It's very quick. It's nice and short. Alright, now for this case, we've got opposites here and the same color here. So diagonal on the right side. And for this one, we're going to do R2, D prime, R, U2, R prime, D, R, U2, R. That one seems a little bit awkward if you're not used to doing D moves, but you can do it very quickly. Just like that, and it's also very good for one-handed. Now for the mirror of that case, you don't actually use the mirror algorithm, although you could, but what I like better, so it's, you switch these two corners. In this one, you're going to start with the U2, then you're going to do R2, D, R prime, U2, R, D prime, R prime, U2, R prime. Now for this case, which I call diagonals, because you just switch them on a diagonal, I mean, you don't switch them on a diagonal, you have same colors on a diagonal. For this one, it sort of feels similar to the others, the other two I just taught you. For this one, you do a cube rotations that make the top side your front. I don't know, that's an X or something. I don't know if that's an X or an X prime, but I don't really care. Just make it that the yellow, or whatever your top color is your front, and then do R2, D2, R prime, U2, R, D2, R prime, U2, R prime. That one I feel like is very easy to remember, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Now for one, probably my least favorite COLL that I use, this case. It's, you've got a solid bar in back and front. This one is R, U prime, R prime, U, F, U prime, F2, R prime, F prime, R, U, R prime, F, R, F prime. Alright, that's all for this video. I will be showing you the last case in part 3. And then also, I will go over a bit more about how I recognize them and how you can recognize them more quickly and what sort of tricks you can use to turn them into one-handed algorithms and stuff. So yeah, I'll get to all that in the last video. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, a like, subscribe, whatever is appreciated. And yeah, that's all. You'll see me on my next video.